Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you are all here on a beautiful hump day and Wednesday evening. I do apologize that I have not been consistent lately. It's been a really busy week with YouTube work and being with family and helping my mom out around the house as much as I can. But I did want to just advise all of you guys, starting Monday of next week, I will be talking about my mental health hospitalization and also my mental health journey. I feel like that you guys are going to hear a lot of things from me that I went through that are either going to be, I don't know, inspirational or just really interesting. Because I can promise you guys, my mental health journey has been a roller coaster, not really in a bad way, but in a unique way. So you guys are going to get to hear that starting next week on Monday. But anywho, guys, in this episode and tonight's episode, I am going to talk about the process of what it would be like if you guys went to the ER, emergency room, for mental health. And this is any sort of mental health. We're going to break it down by down and one by one, and hopefully I can get everything correctly. And if you guys definitely want to chime in, make sure you do it down below in the comment section. But let's get on ourselves underway and get into it. All right, guys, so obviously you would want to know what you can go in to the ER, or what is the process of going into the ER for mental health. Starting by the number one question is, what is the process? You know, the process is the biggest key. I would say, in my personal experience, guys, anytime you go to the ER for self-harm or suicidal thoughts, guys, basically they take that beyond seriously. Of course, you know, it makes absolute sense that they would take it beyond seriously. But basically, what we are doing, guys, is you're going to go to the ER and you're going to be put first and foremost in an isolation room. It's also what they call a psych room in the ER. It's different than any other room in the ER, guys. Number one, it's more of like a room with just a gurney. There's no, really not a lot of medical equipment in nearby, like IV lines or corns. Literally all of that is taken out, and it's taken out for your very own well-being and safety. Sorry that, guys, that the wind is like blowing. We have like a medium windstorm right now, so I do apologize if the wind is in the background. But yeah, so if you ever go for self-harm, suicidal thoughts, guys, you are going to be put into what they are called paper scrubs. They are scrubs made out of paper. They cannot be, they can be torn, of course, but they would not be like thick enough, like the clothing I have, to do self-harm or all that. So, yeah, so and then really, guys, in that process, you are given nothing more than a blanket, and that's about it. But it doesn't stop there. This is where it really does suck. Number one, guys, you are going to be with 3 people, all right? Mainly 2 people. You're going to meet with the doctor and a caseworker / social worker, and they are the ones that are going to determine if you need to go inpatient or be able to go home. And that is not up to you. That is mainly up to them and what their judgment is. So just like a well-being check, guys. They if you do end up doing the inpatient, it is a long road. They are required by law to literally number one, they have to do tests. So like there would be a urine test, a blood test, EKG, and a few other. And those not don't just have to get done, but they have to have the results back from all of them before they can make a call to like a behavioral health facility and all of that. And while that is all going on, you are not going to be alone in your room. They are required by state law to have someone outside of your room at all times to keep an eye on you. Those people are called caregivers, and basically their job, one and only job, is to make sure that you do not attempt to harm yourself in any sort of way. But the wait in the ER for this particularly mental health is a long one. You could be in the ER for 9 hours. You could be in the ER for 24 hours. You could be in the ER for 11 hours, 12 hours, 10 hours. And you know, obviously, when you first come in to the ER, they have 12 hours to make a decision on whether you need to go inpatient or be able to go home. Okay, and so that 12 hour, it seems like it's a lot of time, but in all reality, it is not a lot of time one little bit. It's very short amount of time because, like I said, all the tests they got to do and get the results back from do take time. I believe like a blood test is like 30 minutes, but an EKG can be a whole lot more longer. And obviously, you know, they want you to, they want to try to get you on your way ASAP if you are going to go inpatient. So very scary shit. Yeah, I definitely understand that. But I mean, you could even be in the ER for 25, 26 hours. Again, they have the 12-hour window to make the decision if you are going to be going inpatient or not. And if they do make the call that you are going to go inpatient, that 12 hours is now stopped because they have made a decision, and the only thing now is to find the facility and find transport to get you there. And so people say that, oh, you know, you go to you have 12 hours. They have a 12-hour window to make the decision if you go inpatient or not. That's all it is. It's nothing more than that. So it can be scary. It can be long. Personally, in my time, guys, the longest I've ever been in the ER before I went inpatient was 3 days. It was 3 full days in the ER. They made up their mind within 3 hours. My first 3 hours that I was going inpatient, and I ended up waiting 3 more days before I was taken to the facility. So obviously, guys, it's a long process. It's not a fun process because you cannot leave your room in the ER without any supervision whatsoever. So it really is not a fun process and not a comfortable process to go through. And no, basically, you just don't have a lot to do. You obviously are stuck in a psych room. Again, it is completely different than any other room you would be in the ER. And they use those psych rooms usually for mental health patients only when they come on in. So it really is a process, a long one that I would like to not like talk about a whole lot, but so yeah, there you go. But yeah, guys, that is if you are going in for the self-harm suicidal thoughts. Now we are going to talk about what exactly goes on if it's not for those two reasons. Okay guys, so now we're going to go into the process of if you ever end up in the emergency room for mental health, but it is not due to yourself on self-harm or suicide. Number one, guys, I want you guys to realize that whether you go in, it doesn't matter what kind of mental health you go into an ER for, there are two things you need to know. Number one, you need to know they will always, always, always take it seriously. It isn't because they are mandatory by law. It's not because of that, guys. It is because that most of the time, it is literally under 3% of the time people come in to an ER for mental health that is actually joking. So it's literally less than 3% of the time that they would be doing it to get attention or not doing it seriously, okay? But I want to let you guys know that pretty much the process or protocol is the same thing. For instance, you guys are going to come in to the ER, but if it is not for those two reasons I just explained, there's a little bit of a difference. Okay, number one, you will not be put in paper scrubs. Paper scrubs are only if you are coming in because you are wanting to hurt yourself or intending to hurt yourself or having suicidal thoughts and all that, or like implications. So basically, you come in and it's not for those two reasons. Number one, you are still going to go into a psych room. That will not change, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. All right. But secondly, you may be in like a hospital gown or maybe your regular clothes, I don't know, but it is going to be a little bit different, but the biggest difference is you will not be in scrubs. There will not be like a watch or caregiver looking after you. However, there will, but you will be monitored in the ER. Your little journey may be a little bit shorter. It may be a little bit longer, just because in this, guys, mainly it comes down to one thing, okay? They want to get you ASAP to inpatient treatment. If you are willing to go and have to go, they want to call up, get that done ASAP, so you guys are not like waiting forever and like asking when am I going to go. All right, so that's the biggest difference, guys, and the biggest takeaway and key. But however, guys, I do want to let you guys know that your journey there may be a little bit different. Okay, number one, they will do the exact same tests, urine test, EKG, and a blood drop, plus a few other tests. But the biggest key and the biggest takeaway, guys, is more that you are not going to be in a gown, but pretty much you'll be going through the same stuff. However, this is a really interesting thing. Some behavioral hospitals are only taking certain kinds of patients. Like there may be one facility that is only taking patients who are doing rehab. There is maybe another facility that is only taking patients who are not like self-harming or suicidal. So that is a cause. And also, guys, they have to look at what facility would be best for you. And a lot of times, facilities or behavioral hospitals are all the same in the same way, but they do run a little bit differently. And I will explain what that is in a later episode. But the biggest takeaway, guys, is that it's pretty much the same thing, same process, same protocol, only you're not in a hospital paper scrubs. And I will be very honest with you, wearing paper scrubs does suck. And being in a psych room does suck. There is nothing happy or fun about it whatsoever. So, yeah, guys, now that is the biggest takeaway and the biggest key, guys. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry about the wind, but like it's such a nice day out. I had to come out and do it. So if you hear wind in the background, I do apologize for that. But now, guys, before I end the episode, guys, I just want to let you guys know there is nothing wrong with battling a mental illness. So you are not alone, guys. It is okay to struggle. We all struggle. I struggle. You know, Billy Bob Joe down the street, Silly Sally next door, they all struggle as well. But more importantly, guys, I want you guys to know that this is no joking matter. Mental health, mental illness is no joking matter, guys. If you know somebody, if you're a friend and you know someone that is struggling, guys, please, I'm begging you for you to be there for them. You know, just a little support does go a long way in their life. And you know what? You don't have to be the professional. You don't have to be the doctor, but you just need to let them know that they are valued, they are cared about, and they are loved. 3 things that everybody should know on this planet, guys. But also, guys, if you guys are ever going through this, please know you are not alone. No matter what, guys, I have to be reminded of it a lot. I have to be told that, like, you know, you may be going through this, but trust me, it will get better. So yeah, I mean, there's little things we all need to be reminded of and need to know. But I just wanted to leave you guys with that.